welcome to a Cyclone of Fright. Quit that! And if, you're either a ghost, a ghoul, or a goblin, and if you don't know which one you are, you're probably a ghoul. Now, on to this week's topic. Rating his pickup lines. I'm sure this will be quite interesting.
Who are you?
Tell.
And I am the one, the only, Damon the Scorpion Pill, the closest thing to divinity on Earth.
Egotistical much.
No, truthful much. So, you're leading this time. What's your question for me?
I don't know, I guess give me some of your best pickup lines.
Okay, so I'll go over 4. I think these 4 are really good. The first one I can't take full credit for. I got it from a video game. But it's the whole, you're ugly, but you intrigue me.
Personally, I want to know why anybody would ever respond to that other than with a slap.
So in the video game, who got more chicks using that pickup line? Me using that pickup line, or you trying to be sweet and romantic? Answer.
For some reason, that one was quite the riveting discussion, I guess.
Because all the little video game women were like, oh my god, he thinks I'm ugly. But he's still talking to me. I intrigue him. It's like Jesse McCartney's song, A Beautiful Soul. The entire premise of that song is they're ugly but intrigue him.
It is not. It's a very beautiful song. I will not listen to Jesse McCartney slander.
He's like, hey, I don't want another beautiful person, so I found you. But hey, you have a nice soul. So you're ugly, but you intrigue me. Very definition of that song.
I don't think that's what he was going for. Okay, so the next pickup line. What riveting introductions do you have for yourself to these ladies?
Well, the next pickup line. This is one any guy should do at a bar. Guaranteed to get him.
Guaranteed to get him slapped.
No. So, you go to the bartender. You pay for your drink. I don't drink, so I just have water. But you pay for your drink, and then you tip him, let's say $10, and tell him to go tell that girl over there, she's paying for your drink. Once he does and she looks over, you take a sip, jump up, clack your heels together, go meep meep, and leave. Roadrunner style. Meep meep.
Is the pickup line called the Roadrunner?
Oh yeah, every woman loves to get roadrun.
I don't think so, and I shudder to imagine what Googling that would be. So please, people, do not Google that.
Do you think there'd actually be a result?
If there's a result for Donkey Kick, yes.
Isn't that just getting kicked with a donkey?
No, disturbingly, it is not.
Much like most newer, confangled things. I'm out of the loop on that one. But yeah, that one I think any dude would do well for. Bartender shouldn't have an issue because you did pay for your drink and you tipped him. So bartender shouldn't have an issue doing it. And it's a nice conversation because the woman's going to be like, dumb. Especially when you look at her, take a sip, meep, meep.
I don't know. I personally think she's gonna pick up the phone and call the nearest psychiatric hospital. That's what any normal, rational woman should do.
You still got her name because they'll say who submitted the 72-hour hold on you. So you still got her name.
Okay, don't do that. Just report him anonymously, I guess.
It's a good one. You know it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Roadrun those chicks.
Do not, I repeat, do not Google search what that means because I'm sure there is a disgusting definition. Okay, so let's go on with your next one. What other things are the ladies all falling for, allegedly? Keyword being allegedly.
Hey, baby, I have two interests: crawling under beds and you.
Crawling under beds and you. So I'm assuming that that's like using crawling as for the under you as well. So I don't even know what to say to that one. That one is it's a thinker for sure, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if it was a celebrity, I might let it go, but no.
I do want to point out I've told her none of these in advance just to see her actual reaction. And I think that one's a good one. It does go with my main hobby, which is crawling under beds. And if I'm interested in the woman, obviously, I'd want her to be a hobby of mine. She could crawl under beds with me. Now, for some reason, people always get mad when they come home and they find me under their bed. I'm just chilling with red eyes. Can I put little red glasses on? Just chilling under their bed, and they're like, ah!
Personally, the way you said it didn't sound like she would be crawling under the bed. It sounded like you were saying crawling under the bed and then, comma, crawling under her.
No. I said crawling under the bed, comma, and her.
Yes, exactly, which made it sound like you were saying you wanted to crawl underneath her. And you know what they say? The fastest way to get over someone is to crawl underneath another person.
I don't see why I couldn't crawl underneath her under the bed. Have you seen how little space is underneath the bed? We'd pretty much have to be stacked up or side by side. I mean, we could go Seinfeld and go, like, head to foot. Because, clearly nothing could happen there. Because your genitalia are not lined up anymore, according to Elaine.
Yeah, I guess she'd never heard of the most popular number amongst teenage boys.
36?
No,
24?
no,
12?
no. It's the number right below the number 70.
68?
No. That's apparently whenever one person gets what they want and the other person owes you them.
No clue. I'm completely lost. Once again, she's caught up with all the confangled new age bull crap. I'm stuck from, when I was born. So the 1620s. That's about where
I think the 1620s is probably too advanced for you. I'd say probably like the 1200s.
I don't know. They were pretty advanced in the 1200s. How about we go with a nice, 40 BCE? I think that's pretty good. 40 BCE.
I'll take your word for it. Now, what is this last pickup line that's apparently guaranteed to get all the men who watch this, the women?
I had it in my head a second ago. But then a woman came and stole it. Oh, I remember it now. So you walk up to them, tap them on the shoulder, or tap the table. Either one works. Hello, sorry to bother you. But dang, my friend lied. He said you were beautiful.
Okay, first of all that's gonna do is get you a kick in the family jewels, so hopefully you got your hand over them whenever you say this.
Well, that's not all. You pause to let them do any funny dynamic they might have. And then after a
Swift kick into the nads.
and then after a significant pause to allow them to slap, groin punch, or joke back, you say, yeah, they were lying because you're drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, I definitely would not take the pause in between that unless you definitely want to potentially have some issues having children, assuming that you wanted them in the first place.
Take the pause. Trust me. Take the pause.
I don't suggest it. I wouldn't suggest any of those pickup lines.
Those are my 4 best pickup lines. What do you think? Pretty good, right?
No, absolutely not. Guaranteed to get you kicked in the nads.
Are you saying my pickup lines are the reason that I'm a single virgin?
Well, it's certainly not helping.
I think it is. See, the problem is I don't want to disturb a woman going about her day, so I never use the pickup lines. If I used the pickup lines because I was willing to disturb a woman just going about her day, I'd be, King Pimp Diddy D.
I don't think that would be it, and I also don't think that that should be your pimp name.
Diddy D?
Yes.
Why?
I just wouldn't suggest it.
But you had Diddy Kong.
Well, yeah, but I'm surprised that they haven't changed his name after the actions of a certain other baby oil loving fellow named creatures.
What does what does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer have to do with this?
I don't think we mentioned Rudolph.
Baby oil loving? Rudolph covered himself in baby oil all the time. It's a known fact.
Well, that's interesting. I never learned that with the Rudolph lore.
Oh yeah. Now Santa would like strip down and they'd cover each other with baby oil. Yeah. For some reason Rudolph's dad was against it, but
As he should have been if that kind of creepy was going on.
nah, Rudolph and Santa were like, "Oh yeah, rub that baby oil deeper, deeper. Show me how red that nose can go."
Ooh.
50 Shades of Candy Canes.
I don't think I wouldn't suggest reading up on that. I guess who knows? Maybe it's a fanfic, but no.
If it's not, it could be one. All you fanfic writers out there. I just gave you the premise. Yeah. Rudolph, Santa, a dark, stormy night, some bondage and baby oil.
Ooh, that just sounds disgusting.
You're the one who, read me a list of like top attractive Disney characters, and every single one of them was an animal, so obviously Rudolph and Santa would go hand in hand.
I don't know. I guess the crab singing shiny got people's engines revving. I don't know. I can't relate.
You have Moana, and you're gonna go with the crab. I don't get it. But yeah, my pickup lines are flawless. If you use them, you will have game like you've never had before. Guaranteed.
I wouldn't suggest using any of them.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. See, she's speaking from a sister slash like cranky cat person perspective, not from a female maybe inebriated at a bar.
Even if I was trashed, I would not fall for any of those. Like, I don't even think a blackout drunk person would fall for those.
A blackout drunk person falls for, hey, look at that garbage can. Looks pretty comfy like a bed, doesn't it? We do not promote trying to, hook up with drunk people. Well, I don't. She might.
No, absolutely under no circumstances should you ever hook up with people who have alcohol in their system.
Yeah, because, why would you want to do that? Then neither of you are thinking straight, which just means you can't really embrace the role play, the bondage. They're like swinging upside down on a merry-go-round at 3 in the morning in your basement. Because who doesn't have a merry-go-round in their basement?
I would say lots of people.
We do. It's a fold-out.
Ew. I did not need to know that.
Any other questions before we wrap up?
I can't say that I do. I've heard more than enough.
Bilagu, Bilagu is her name. Bilagu.
No, I believe I said my name was Tell, not Beelagoo. That sounded like the episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs was requesting the song.
Yeah, I can't dance. And God punishes me when I try. He thinks I suck at dancing too. And he wants to make sure I know it.
He does, he does. It's quite dangerous for you to dance.
That's why I have to rely on my excellent pickup lines.
No, I don't think he has to rely on them. Like I said, I would not suggest using any number of them.
So, thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you found my pickup lines to be as educational as I do. And if you try them, let me know how they work. Like I said, I don't have personal experience with any of them working, but it's because I've never used them. Because I don't want to disturb a woman going about her day. And on other news, next week we will be back with one of our random horror movie plots. Dun dun dun. And next week will be a guaranteed 2 videos. Don't know what the other video will be yet. Kind of comes to me right before we film it, so I can make sure she has no idea what she's doing. She likes that. It's her preferred method for doing videos.
It is not my preferred method. Let's not get that started.
It is. So, as always, if you have any comments about how bad we suck or how much you dislike us, make sure to leave it in the comments below. And if, oddly enough, you'd like to announce how well my pickup line worked for you, do it in the comments below. As always, one of us will respond, which one I do not know, and try to guess which one it is. Feel free to like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe, or throw a brick at her if you see her out in wild. Any of those will be fine. I will warn you, you might make sure that your buddy throws the brick. You don't want to get got for, a hate crime when it wasn't a hate crime. Well, I guess technically, if they hate your videos, it is a hate crime, but not the type of hate crime they're going to get charged with.
I think they should get charged regardless.
It's just a brick.
Yeah, and we saw what that did to Alex Browning on Final Destination, so no thank you.
That wasn't a brick that did that, it was the drugs. The drugs did that, and then they threw a brick on his head as an FU. Poor Devin Sawa. All he tried to do was what every other Hollywood star was doing. A little cocaine.
I don't know that he ever did all that.
I thought you said that's the whole reason why they did that. It's because of drugs.
I mean, it was drugs, but I don't know that it was the nose, the booger sugar.
That's better than heroin or meth? Well, only Devin Sawa and Chucky knows. But thank you guys for joining us. We will see you next time. And now for the outro to send us fully out, the one, the only, Boolagoo.
Tell, not Boolagoo.
Give the outro.
So, in conclusion, we're wrapping up this video, and if you're watching this, then you're either a ghost, a ghoul, or a goblin. And if you don't know which one you are, you're most likely a ghoul.